So, I heard you have some concerns with these lunar Kavat decorations. I've heard that you are pissed off because of how high the price is of these bundles, and you need 777 pieces of these Kavat ornaments to block the sunlight in your orbiter. Well, to be honest with you lads, these are not even worth it in my opinion. All of these from the bundles, except for the lunar skins and decoration, can be acquired in-game. I have an upcoming video guide about this later, but for now, let's turn our attention on platinum. This is the in-game currency of Warframe, and there are actually two methods on how to get it. One is by grabbing your credit card and giving money to Tencent. I mean buying platinum from the market with real cash. And two, the safe and free-to-play friendly secret method, which is simply playing the game and selling stuff from other players for platinum. Either way, you will be gaining platinum, and the decision depends on how you want to acquire it. If you are the type of player that doesn't want to spend time and effort playing the game, then go the easy route, pull that credit card and buy some platinum. But if you don't want to spend money, then we do it the old-fashioned way, and that is grinding hours in the game to get items that we can sell for platinum. But what are the items that sell a lot of platinum, squad leader? I would love to tell you that selling Riven mods is the way, but it's not. Riven are like one-time big hit wonders, that if you have rolled some decent stats, you can sell it for tons of platinum. But in reality, that's not always the case, and the way Rivens are treated right now in the game is confusing. I'm not complaining, since Riven mods are always like this. Their purpose is to balance the game. Popular weapons get lower Riven disposition, while those considered by many as mastery rank fodder gets 5 stars Riven disposition. This is how the developer wants you to use weapons that are lost in the void. Well, it's just my opinion, and it seems that this is how Digital Extremes balance their game. But yes, it's great to sell some godly roll stat stick, or even Kuva Brahma Rivens, but most often, it will take time before anyone decides to buy it. If you want to earn platinum as quick, and as reliable as Space Mom, then there's the old reliable prime parts farming. Okay, stop right there, don't go just yet, as I got a couple of tricks that I want to share with you. I know that prime parts farming is easy, but you should need to know also that there are a couple of things that you need to consider. First of all, where to farm relics fast. I did a new solo relic farming video earlier, and along with the Warframe and builds I'm using, you can check out that guide at the end of this video. But to give you a brief idea, my advice to new players is to unlock all the normal star chart mission, and if you are also doing solo relic farming, then here are the best missions I got. For Lith relics, it's the capture mission in Hepit Void. For both Meso and Neo relics, Yuko is my best spot, and for Neo or Xxi relics, it's the sabotage mission called Marduk. Then again, these missions are only my go-to when solo farming relics. For Xxi relic farming, the most optimal mission for team composition is still the disruption mission in Apollo. It's the loot cave when it comes to Xxi relics, and you can also do it solo if you are interested in doing it. Now that you know how to get tons of relics fast, it's time to burn them all out in void fissure missions. Not really. Try to be smart in spending those relics. Instead of doing solo void fissure runs, try to go on public queues if you don't have rad share team for prime parts hunting. The idea is, it's better to have 4 chances of getting random prime parts than just 1. However, it's still better to go with the same radiant relic hunting team if you have 1. If not, then public queues are your best bet. Take note that relics can be refined, and if you are looking to earn platinum out of it, best that you upgrade those relics to radiant so you could somehow have a better chance of getting the rare prime parts. Also, you should consider the fact that not all rare sell a lot. Prime parts are also seasonal, and I say this because we have this prime vaulting mechanic on relics in the game. Once a specific prime warframe and weapons enter the vault, this will no longer be procurable in-game through grinding. This only means that after a few weeks or months, those prime parts and weapons become very rare, and all those players who have farmed tons of those relics will eventually end up with tons of platinum in their pocket. But remember, this heavily relies on chance though, since the relic doesn't just hold rare prime parts, but also common and uncommon. Like I've said earlier, you should farm rare prime vaulted parts with a dedicated team if you can, but if not, then it's back to praying and hoping that you can get the rare ones. I know most of you don't have the luxury of waiting for an eternity before a relic gets vaulted, but you shouldn't worry since prime vaulting happens within a couple of weeks. Also, this doesn't mean that you have to save up on relics, and you can freely do whatever you want. In fact, you can use all your relics now and start farming prime parts. If you do this, you will end up having tons of prime parts, and you can sell them now, or wait for the market to fluctuate and increase the price of that specific prime parts. In my case, if I want to check out the prices of each prime parts, I just simply go to warframe.market, and this wiki page about the prime vault. Warframe.market is by far the best passive way of selling prime parts and other tradable goods in the game. You just simply type in what you are selling, place a price, and just make sure that you click that online in-game button. After that, just simply leave the web page in the background and you can play some Warframe and wait for someone to message you that they want to buy your stuff. The relays, and as well as trade chat, can be good for trading, but they are not as good as an auction house wherein you can sell and play Warframe at the same time. There have been suggestions of an in-game auction house, but it wasn't heard, and I think the developer is quite busy with things, which is why they did not bother adding something which could make trading in the game easier. How about the Void Fissure missions, squad leader? What do you usually run? Are you still running long endurance defense, excavation, or even survival? Nope, I'm not doing that anymore. The fastest way is to run capture, exterminate, or sabotage missions. Warframe is all about farming things the fastest way possible, and I don't know if you noticed this, but most people do the Void Fissure missions I've mentioned more frequently, especially in public queues. You will find people in public matches doing exterminate Void Fissures than survival, since it's a lot faster to finish. However, take note that I'm not saying here that you can't, and in fact, you can if you decided to. I'm just saying that if you want to farm fast, then pick those Void Fissure missions which are easy to finish. In this type of missions, I usually run a speed and nuke a vault to hasten the process. I just slap a lot of efficiency, decent range, and some power strength in my build to both take advantage of discharge and speed. Also, the preparation mod which can be obtained on arbitration offering is very helpful, since you can start nuking at the very start of the mission. How about relic farming, solo squad leader? I said this in my previous video, but for those who don't have time to watch another video, then it's Wukong with this build. This build allows me to cheese the capture and sabotage missions in the void. Over the past few years of playing Warframe, I've learned something very important. This game is not about getting rewards in challenging missions, but getting rewards the fastest time possible. You don't need to dive into challenging missions, if it does exist in this game, since the rewards will be just the same as the normal ones. Prime parts farming has always been the best farming method in the game, and I'm pretty sure that it will stay like this forever. Now I could add in this video how to turn idle and hunting into profit with arcanes, or kuva leeches into platinum, but these methods take a lot of time and investment before you can do them. Unlike prime parts farming, wherein you just need to finish the star chart, and start obtaining relics as soon as possible. If you see me make a different platinum farming video next year, then it would suggest that prime parts farming is not the best anymore, but if not, then try to refer to this video for tips, as in my honest opinion, this method will not become obsolete as long as Digital Extremes are making prime warframes and weapons. So that's it, lads. I hope that you learned some things from this video. If not, then I hope that you enjoyed hearing my robotic voice. Please leave a like and comment if you have something to share, and also, don't forget to subscribe as I got more Warframe videos coming up. Thank you so much for watching. Squad leader signing off.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.